Hello and welcome to Breathe Yoga. My name is Autumn and today we're going to be doing a chill class. Today's class is relaxed, but we will be moving. We don't need really any props today, but if you know that you, for example, like to do Shavasana with a bolster or a blanket or a couch cushion, you're more than welcome to use that. If you know that you normally use a block for something, you're more than welcome to use that as well. Otherwise, we're going to get started today right here in easy pose. So you can just cross your legs out ahead of you. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you can always bring your feet out ahead of you. And we're going to gently close down your eyes if that feels comfortable. Or you can find a soft gaze or a spot out ahead of you to focus on, maybe about 5 to 10 feet away, so that your eyes are relaxed down. Palms can come onto your knees. They can rest onto your knees, palms facing up, or maybe you bring thumb and pointer fingers together. And then you're going to just start to become a little bit more present in this moment. So often our days are automatic. They are just the routine that we follow, and we don't really, after we've established them, we don't really think about them too much. We don't put too much effort into them, which is fine, especially if it's an arduous task. But in this moment, we're really coming into this space. Start to notice maybe the temperature around you. Start to become more aware of the sounds that you can hear on the video, outside of the video, within your maybe walls, or maybe you're outside and you can hear nature. Notice the stillness that you can feel. Maybe a softness, a quietness. And then when you're ready, start to notice your breath. Notice if your breath is rapidly moving or if it's begun to slow down. Begin to notice your breath lifting into your chest with your inhales. And on your exhale, start to slow your breath down, letting it settle all the way to the bottom of your belly. And then on your next breath in, maybe let it just lift right to the rib cage, feeling your ribs expand with your inhales, and on your exhales, noticing your breath draw back into center. And so find this space here. Allow yourself to connect with the movement of your breath. Controlling the pace of your breath is one of the few things that we can do to actually change our mood, to change our thoughts, to change the way we react in certain situations. So that's why we practice this calming breath so often, so that the more control you have over your breath, essentially the more control you have over your emotions and over your thoughts. And then today, our intention is going to be gathering in whatever we need. So imagine both of your palms as reins to your life. And we're going to be gathering in whatever it is that you need today. Peace, love, clarity, wisdom, healing, forgiveness, wholeness, whatever it is that you need. When we come into our lotus position today with our fingers, it's going to be a gathering mudra, where we gather that thing in that we need and we bring it in towards our heart space, our spirit. So we'll take a couple more breaths here. Consider those things that you need. Every day is different, every moment is different. Maybe you need more than one thing, and that's okay. This is your practice, and we're going to really make it your own today. We'll take a couple more breaths here. We're going to begin to move a little bit. So you can flutter your eyelids open, relax your palms down onto your knees, and we're going to just start to roll through your neck. No specific direction, no specific speed. Find what's working for you today. If there's any tension in your neck that you can feel specifically, you can move your head away from that space. Maybe use your opposite palm to move the head away. Notice what direction of movement feels comfortable for you. We'll take one more breath here. Ready? We're going to start to move side to side. So you can place your left palm down onto the earth. We'll lift the right palm up, lengthening from right hip to right fingertips with your inhale. And with your exhale, draw your right palm over to the left. Find that stretch on your whole right rib cage with your inhale. And on your exhale, extend, find length, find openness through the rib cage. Good, one more breath in. And on your exhale, extend. Good. Next breath in, bring your right palm back down to the earth. And exhale. Plant your right palm or fingertips into the earth and inhale. From left hip to left fingertips. Exhale from left fingers over to the right. Breath in. Exhale, nice full breath out. One more breath in here. And exhale. Good, next breath in. Bring your left palm back up to center and exhale. So our next movement, we're going to bring our palms behind us. You can use your palms or your fingertips to rest behind you. And then it's as if we're going to be lifting energy up from the earth and pulling it from our root, through our belly, up through our chest, past our neck and spine, and through the crown with our inhale. And then with our exhales, we relax down, curling chin in towards chest. So we'll start that together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, relax down. And another breath in, push away. Draw energy up from the earth and out through your crown. Exhale, relax down. Good, we'll try that one more time. Breath in, pull in from your spine all the way out through your crown. Exhale, relax back down. Good. So we're going to start to move a little bit now. So we're going to come onto all fours. I'm going to face the front of my mat. You can face the front of yours. Palms are right under your shoulders. Knees are right under your hips. You can rock side to side here to help you to find some space. And then with your next inhale, you're going to draw your chest and chin up towards the sky. Gaze is tall. And on your exhale, pull the belly in and round through your spine, coming into cat pose. Inhale, scoop it forward, lengthen, big bend in the spine as you lift up. Exhale, rounding, push the earth away, relax through your neck. One more breath in here. And exhale, pull the belly in, rouse you round. Come back into a neutral spine. You can bring your knees a little bit wider. Feet will come closer together. And then we're going to relax down into child's pose. I'm going to grab a block just in case. So if you need a block or a pillow, you can use that under your head. So if your head is dangling here, you want to use a block to help support your head. So relax your forehead onto your block. Palms come out ahead of you. Maybe you don't need a block. Maybe you can rest your head right onto the earth. If it doesn't feel good on your shoulders, you can bring your palms together and relax them behind your neck, at the nape of your neck. Or you can draw your palms back and relax onto your elbows and relax through your head. We'll take 2 more breaths here. Good. And on your next breath, we're going to come back up onto all fours. Bring your knees in closer together. Palms can remain under your shoulders, or they can move a little bit forward if you have longer arms. With a strong belly, curl your toes under and come up. Lift the hips into your downward facing dog. And relax down into this resting pose. Maybe you push away from the palms, bending through the knees to allow you to lift your hips higher. And then on your exhale, relax down through the heels. You don't have to bring your heels all the way down to the mat, just somewhere close to your comfort level. Remember, nothing in yoga should ever hurt. This is a restorative practice, even if it's a little challenging. Good. We'll take a couple more breaths here. And then on your next breath in, come onto the toes, bend your knees and look forward. And on your exhale, walk your step gently to the front of your mat to fold. Relax down through your neck and spine. We're coming into a forward fold. So you can bend through your knees, generous bend, if that helps you to find your fingertips or your palms flat onto the earth under your shoulders for support. We'll take an inhale here. And exhale. One more breath in here. And exhale. On your next breath in, bring the bottom of your palms to the bottom of your knees and press away from your shins, drawing your shoulders back. You're going to allow your chest and chin to come forward. And then bring your gaze back towards the back of your heels. Good. We'll take a breath in here. If you have longer arms, they can come down further on your shins or onto the floor. Exhale. Good. One more breath in here. And on your exhale, come back into your forward fold. Good. On your next breath, bend the knees. Stand tall, lifting the palms above you. Upward flip. Exhale, thumbs down past your head, past your heart, and into Tadasana or mountain pose. So you can stay facing the front of your mat. I'm gonna face you so that you can see me a little bit better as we move through this practice. So in our Tadasana, your feet are about hip width apart, maybe a little bit less. The weight is in your heels, not into your toes, so you wanna move the weight behind you. Lift your kneecaps so that you can feel the strength move up through your thighs, up to the top of your hip flexors. Good. And then you're going to be strong from your root, as if you're pulling energy, strength in up to your rib cage. Good. At your belly, you're gonna draw strength in from the outside of your ribs to the center of your belly, your sternum. Draw that in and press down, and notice where you feel strength from your root up to where your belly is. That's your fire center. That's your core. Lift strong up through your spine, up through your crown. So you're nice and tall. Roll shoulders up and back so that the weight is behind you. Feel the strength, feel the support, the confidence behind you. Palms face forward. Chest is lifted, gaze is tall. We'll take a breath in here. So stay facing the front of your mat. I'm gonna face you as we move through our practice today. Good. And then on our next breath in, we're going to inhale, palms up to the sky, nice and tall, palms touch above you. Bend the right knee, and on your exhale, left hand comes over to the right, right hand comes behind you to the left. Take a breath in here, pull in through pelvic floor. Exhale, sink over to the right. Good, one more breath in here. Lengthen up through center. And exhale over to your right side. Good. Next breath in, palms come to touch above you. Bend through the left knee. And on your exhale, left hand comes behind you, right hand moves you over to the left. Good, breath in, lift up through center. Exhale, lengthen out. Good, another breath in here. And exhale out. Good. Breath in, come back to center. Now is where we draw our hands together into lotus fingers. So they're going to be pinkies and thumbs together. Palms are opening up like a vase. And above you, you're gathering in those things that you were imagining earlier. That peace, healing, love, forgiveness, whatever it is that you were gathering in earlier, you're going to draw that in to your heart center. Good. So we'll take a breath in here. And exhale those things down into your heart space. Good. And then with our next breath in, palms come close together in prayer pose. Right knee lifts, right foot is flexed. Lift the right knee to hip height. And on your exhale, little bend in the left knee as you draw the right foot back, coming into warrior three. Breath in here. And exhale. One more breath in here. And exhale. On your next breath in, we're heading over to the right. Inhale, sweep the palms up. And on your exhale, we're sinking down into Goddess Squat. Bend the knees, palms come to prayer at your chest. Good. On your next inhale, we're opening up. So palms are jazz fingers, or they're just really wide, and they're opening up as if you're receiving all the things that you anticipated earlier in the practice. And on your exhale, we draw them in. So round through the back a little and bring palms together right at your forehead. Inhale, open and expand. Exhale, draw it in, strong belly, strong core. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract the belly and draw it in. Good. Next breath in, sweep the palms up and step back to the left. Palms touch. Exhale, lotus pose. Draw those things back into center. We'll do the left side now. Inhale, lift through the left knee. Exhale, back behind you, warrior three. For a little balance, breath in, right knee is bent. Exhale, find some space here. Good. One more breath in here. And exhale. Good, we're stepping to the left now. Inhale, step to the left. Hands touch above you. Exhale, sink down into goddess. Squat again. Lotus fingers. Draw that in. Inhale, hands to the knees as you lift up through the chest. Exhale, left shoulder down, right elbow up as we find a gentle twist here. Breath in, pull in through pelvic floor and belly. Exhale, twist. Good, one more breath in here. And exhale, looking over to the right side. Inhale, stand tall again. Gaze comes forward. Exhale, right elbow down towards the left. Breath and stay right here. Pull in through pelvic floor. Exhale, looking over to the left and up. One more breath in here. Finding some space. And exhale, good. Next breath, sweep the palms up and step back over to the right, back to center, palms touch. Exhale, lotus hands, palms back to center. Draw in those things that you were gathering from earlier. We're gonna do this all again. Inhale, hands come up to touch. Bend through the right knee. Exhale, left palms over to the right, right palm behind you. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, left knee bends, right hand goes over to the left. Breath in, palms come up above you. Exhale, hands to center, lotus pose. We're gonna step to the right now. Inhale, hands come up above you, step to the right. Exhale, sink down into your goddess squat. Inhale, palms open, chest lifts. Exhale, draw it in. We're gonna try that one more time. Inhale, palms open, chest lifts. Exhale, draw it in with strength. Inhale, step back to center. Bring hands together. Exhale, palms down to chest, a prayer. Inhale, right knee up, hands come up above you. Exhale, warrior three, just once. Maybe you just bring your right foot behind you and bow. Inhale, hands come up above you. Exhale, then back down to center. We'll try the left side. Inhale, left knee up. Flex the left foot. Exhale, extend it behind you. I'm going to try warrior three on this side. Good. Inhale, hands come up above you. Exhale, hands come to lotus right in front of you. We're going to step to the left side. Inhale, step to the left, palms come up above you. Exhale, hands down as you come into goddess squat. Inhale, palms to your knees, lift through the chest. Exhale, left shoulder over, look to the right. Inhale, come back to center. And over to the left with your right shoulder. Inhale, step back to the right, hands come together. Exhale, lotus hands right at center. We're going to start from the beginning again. Inhale, hands up above you. To touch. Exhale, left hand over to the right. Inhale, hands together. And exhale over to the left. Breath in, step over to the right, palms touch up above. Exhale, palms down through center, goddess squat. Inhale, open up through the palms just once. Exhale, draw it into center, hands come together. Inhale, step over back to the left, palms come together. And on your exhale, lotus fingers, draw in those things that you're gathering. Right knee up. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, come back into your warrior three. Right leg goes behind you. Breath in, right knee back up. Exhale it back to center. Now we'll try the left knee. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, the left knee behind you. Maybe you're just resting it behind you onto the floor and bowing. Inhale, left knee up again. Exhale, back to center. Now we're going to move over to the left side. Inhale, step to the left, palms come up above you. Exhale, sink down into your knees. Goddess squat. Inhale, palms to your knees, pull the chest through. Gaze is tall. Exhale, left shoulder over to the right with a twist. Inhale, come back to center, look ahead. Exhale, over to the right. Right shoulder comes down towards the left. Inhale, step over to the right, palms touch. Good. Exhale those intentions. Back to center. We're going to try that all one more time. Inhale, palms come up above you. Right knee bends. Exhale over to your right. Right hand comes behind you. Inhale, hands come tall up above you. Bend through left knee. Exhale, left hand behind you, right hand over towards the left. Good. Inhale, come back to center, palms touch. Exhale, hands down, lotus fingers, receive all that you need. Inhale, stand over to the right, palms come up above you. Exhale, sink low into your goddess squat, hands to prayer at your chest. Inhale, open wide through your fingers. Exhale, draw it in to center. Good. Inhale, we're going to come back up to the left. Exhale, hands down to prayer at your chest. We're going to lift through the right knee now. Inhale, right knee lifts, flex the right foot. Exhale, the right foot behind you, coming into warrior three. Good. Inhale, right foot comes down, hands touch above you. Exhale, lotus fingers, draw in whatever it is that you need today to your chest, to your heart space. left knee up. Inhale, left knee up. Keep the foot flexed. Find some stability, some balance. Exhale that left foot back, warrior three. Good. Inhale, come back up to center. Left knee lifts. And exhale, back down. Hands to lotus pose at your chest. Inhale, we're heading to the left. Step the foot to the left, hands touch above you. Exhale, hands down into goddess squat as you sink into your knees. Good. Breath in, palms come to your knees. Pull the chest forward, gaze is tall. Exhale, fingertips come to the front of your thighs as you lower left shoulder to the right. Inhale, breath is tall, spine is tall, gaze comes forward. Exhale, right shoulder down towards the left as you find a gentle twist now on the left side. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale down. We're going to go over to the right now. Inhale. Bring the palms forward as you step to the right, back to center. Palms touch in lotus fingers. Exhale, bring your palms back down to center. We'll take a breath in here. Maybe close your eyes. Lift up through pelvic floor. And exhale. Good. One more breath in here. Draw in everything that you need. Exhale, truly believe, truly feel that it is coming into that heart space. Good. And then you can relax down. We're going to step wide onto the front of our mat. And we're going to come into a wide forward fold. So you can bring your feet comfortably out to your sides, wider than your hips most likely. And then you're going to bring your palms to your waist, pull in through pelvic floor for some strength, strength at the core of the belly. And on your exhale, fold forward. Good. Relaxing your breath with your inhales, and on your exhale, settling down. So bring your palms to the earth here if you'd like for the most support. But we're going to be moving into a releasing breath here. So if you feel like it, you can bring your left palm onto your right elbow, right palm onto your left elbow, and relax down. Release through the neck. Maybe you bend your knees here if that helps you to find a more comfortable wide forward fold. Maybe you're swaying side to side if that helps you to open up through your hips. But wherever you are, whatever version of this pose you choose, relax down from your hips to your heels and from your hips down to your head. And then with your next breath in, I'm going to just face the side so you can see me, but you can stay facing exactly where you are. We're going to inhale, pull the breath in from your pelvic floor all the way up to your crown, and with your exhale, open your mouth wide. And so it's a lion's breath here. This is a really great breath, especially if you struggle with anxiety or depression or feelings of being overwhelmed. When you inhale, you're pulling that breath in from as deep within you as you can, all the way to your crown. And with your exhale, you're forcing it back out. And that's going to just allow us to have a nice full breath filled with oxygen, which is what you really need. So we'll take ourselves back into our wide forward fold. We're going to take an inhale here. Big full breath in.
And on your exhale, release it down. Take a couple of restorative breaths here to find your center again. And then we'll try it again. Find your comfort. We're going to inhale in. And on your exhale, release that breath. Find some restorative breaths here. Come back to a neutral center. And then on your next breath in, we're going to inhale again one last time. Pull that breath in full, 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 full. Exhale. Good. Rest your palms onto the earth here. I'm going to face you, but you can stay facing the front of your mat or probably facing the camera or the video screen. And then you're going to walk your toes in just a little bit so that they're a little wider than your hips. Press into the palms and come onto the toes as you bend through the knees and come into Malasana or Buddha squat. If this doesn't feel comfortable, feel free to grab a bolster or a couch cushion and place it right underneath you to sit on. But what you want is for your knees to be as wide as they can. Palms come to prayer at your chest. And then you use your elbows to press into the knees to help you to find some space here in your Malasana. We'll take a breath in here. And exhale. Good. One more breath in here. And exhale out. Good. So now we're going to remove the bolster if you had it behind you. And we're going to come down onto your mat. So I'm going to show you a few different variations. If you have a block handy, or if you have a really thick book or a can of something, this would be the time to use it. So I'm going to use mine. This is what I call my big girl block. This is my little girl block. It's thinner. This is thicker. I went thicker today. So we're going to start off in double pigeon. So I'm going to bring my legs nice and wide here. And then I'm going to bend through the left knee, which will stand as my base. And then I'm going to bring my block to the center, or maybe a little bit over to the left, somewhere over here. I'm going to bring my right ankle onto that block. So you can stay right here. Maybe this feels perfect for you, and you can feel that length, that stretch in your right sciatic muscle. If you'd like to be very comfortable here, you can maybe grab a cushion or a blanket, rest it right under your chin, and relax down. Or if you'd like a little bit more stretch and it feels amazing for you, you can bring your fingertips down to the earth, walk your fingers forward. And the only thing I don't want you to do is bring chin into chest and try to hyperextend through your upper back or neck. If you want to come forward more, if you want to feel more length through that right sciatic muscle, bring your fingertips forward and rest your elbows on the earth so that your neck and chest are still open and you can still find that strength. The only other thing I'm going to do today in this pose is show you something that in yin yoga is called baby cradle. And it's as if you're lifting your right knee down to your heels like a baby. So you're just holding it. And if this feels comfortable for you, you're really going to start to feel that from the right sciatic muscle all the way to the right knee. So maybe you're gently rocking side to side here. One of my favorite teachers, Rainbow Mars, used to say that you could kiss your toe there, I guess in an effort to show some love to your body. So take your time here, there's no rush. This is one of our hip openers, which is where we carry a lot of our tension, a lot of our stress. And so in giving yourself this 60 minutes, you are giving yourself time to relax, and to open up, and to just simply be. So in these poses, try to take as calm and deep of a breath as you can. Draw it in from within the earth, and let that breath come all the way up past your crown, and with your exhales, let it settle your body, your energy, your breath back down into the earth. Take 2 more breaths here. And exhale. Good. 1 more breath in here, nice and full. And exhale. Good. So if you have your right leg in baby cradle, you can place it back down onto a block or onto the mat. If your foot's already there, we're going to remove the block. Bring your feet out ahead of you. Shake your feet out. Maybe you stretch forward a little bit for Uttanasana or forward fold. And then when you're ready, we're going to come back up to center. We're going to bring the legs nice and wide again. Bend through the right knee this time. Block comes to the right knee or slightly to the inside at center. And left ankle rests gently onto the block. Maybe it rests onto the right knee, either at the top of your right thigh or closer towards the hip flexor. And again, maybe you're using your block to help you to come forward. So you can stay right here. Fingertips or palms can be on the earth, or maybe you walk your fingertips forward, resting your forehead onto your block. And finding that gentle stretch through the left sciatic muscle. Or if you would like to today, we're gonna bring our left elbow in towards our left knee. Right elbow scoops up the left heel. We relax the right foot down, and you can just cradle your left shin like a baby cradle. You just want to be able to feel something along this left sciatic muscle. And really this is just about giving back to your body, your mind, your spirit. So I have 4 kids. It's really nice to think about that when you're giving yourself some self-care, and when you're treating yourself during these yogic practices. So we'll take a couple more breaths here, just giving yourself that space, that breath, that ease in your movements. And exhale. Good. And then on your next breath, you can release your left leg back to the earth. Shake your legs out here, bringing circulation back through your body. And relax down. Maybe palms come to the shins, to the earth, or beyond your feet. Good. We'll take 1 more breath in here. And exhale down. And then when you're ready, we're gonna start to draw our palms back to center, lifting yourself up. We're gonna find ourselves in an inversion. So I'm gonna give you, normally we use so many props, but due to present circumstances, you're gonna have to come up with your own props. So you can use a bolster, which is one of my favorite things. Those, by the way, are for sale on my website, breatheyogapgh.com. If you would like one of those. And they're wonderful. They are just a really thick, sturdy pillow, which is wonderful, especially for the next movement that we're gonna come into. If you don't have one of those, take some pillows and fold them in half. Maybe get a couch cushion and fold it in half, unless you have a very thick couch cushion and you could just use it at its present level. Or fold it in half if you'd like a little bit of a lift. But we're gonna come into an inversion here, which is really wonderful for taking our energy and sort of flipping it upside down and allow it. It's especially good if you're looking for calm and if you're looking to release stress. So I'll show you it. We're gonna start off coming into Shavasana. So if you don't have any of those, don't worry about it, it's no big deal. And we're just gonna lay back onto our back, facing the sky, and try to take as deep and calm of a breath as you can here. See if you can count to 3 as slowly and as deeply as is physically possible for you. You can keep your hips squared to the earth, palms come to the earth, and you simply lift your feet up above you, replicating legs up against the wall, which is a really amazing inversion, which helps to bring our stress levels down as we take away from the strength of our feet and our legs, which usually bears the brunt of our weight, and allows them to just relax down. Or if you have a pillow or a bolster or a couch cushion available, you can bring that to the bottom of your hips. Maybe you're piking your feet forward and lifting through the hips, allowing your hips to rest comfortably onto your bolster. Palms come down to your sides. And in this pose, what we're doing is allowing what normally when we're standing or even sitting, we put all of our weight, all of our pressure right there on our feet, right there on our legs, our knees, our hips. And when we're standing or sitting, our whole full body is at attention. In this space, what we're doing is flipping it. We're flipping the script. And what we're doing is allowing that energy, that sense of awareness and attention and being on to release itself. Imagine like a waterfall, all of your stress is simply flowing down towards your hips, down to your chest, up and out through your head, allowing you to relax into this space, into this pose. If you have shoulder stand in your practice and you'd like to come into it, you're more than welcome to. You will simply pike your feet above you, bring your elbows as a kickstand at a 90-degree angle underneath you, holding up your hips. Maybe you're bringing one foot back to find plow pose. Maybe you're bringing your other foot back. If it touches, the first foot touches, You can try for the second foot for plow, or you can bend through the knees and come into Deaf Man pose. You find whatever pose feels comfortable for you here and helps you to release down and out. We'll take one more breath in here. And relax down. If you're in plow pose or Deaf Man pose, you can come back up to shoulder stand. If you're in shoulder stand, you can come back into legs up against the wall, relaxing your hips down onto a bolster or the floor, or even a block if you would prefer. Good. And then we're going to bend through our knees, place our heels onto the mat, lift up through your hips, press away from the heels to remove a bolster if you have it. I like to use my bolster under my knees because I have a sway in my back and it helps to ground me. So I'm just going to bring my bolster underneath my knees or my ankles to help ground me from the front. But we're moving into Shavasana now. Palms come out to your side as you relax down through your head. Become again aware of your surroundings. We're drawing peace in all around us. We're enclosing ourselves in the sphere of peace, of love, of light. So in this space, imagine there's a dome surrounding you, filled with light, filled with love, filled with peace. And in it, you are able to breathe as deeply and as calmly as you would ever like to. And we're going to remain in this space of allowing for the next few moments. And stay here for as long as you like. Maybe pause this recording. That's the wonderful thing about recording. You can literally pause it where you are and just really make this personal and make this your own. If that's what you would like, then you're just going to remain here and allow yourself to continue on in this peaceful space. Or if you're ready, you can begin to bring awareness back to your fingertips and toes, back to your body and breath, maybe lengthening hands up overhead and lengthening through your whole body. And relaxing back into your Shavasana, or you can always roll to your right side, coming into fetal position. And resting here for a few more moments. We'll take one more breath in here. And exhale out. And then when you're ready, you can roll to your right side if you're not already there. Press into the earth with your left palm and lift up into your seated position. Good. And we're going to stay right here. Just as we did at the beginning of our practice, we're going to do now. We're drawing in our attention to whatever it is that we were gathering earlier, whatever it is that you needed. Maybe you just needed to move a little bit and you feel like you've already achieved that, you've already arrived. If you'd like to continue gathering that in, whatever that was, whether it was peace, love, healing, forgiveness, energy, strength, courage, whatever it was, we're drawing that up as if to receive from something higher, bigger than ourselves. And then we're drawing that into our heart space, right to our chest. We'll take another breath in here, feeling that energy come right into the center of our being. And exhale. Good. One more breath in. And as you exhale, bring hands together to seal this practice as we bow and we say Namaste.